it can be like this, but it can be also like this, and it's normal. Like it's nothing so special, and then it's quite a job to get also the audience involved in this. Like, because if you make everything, all the funds, I don't know, that's maybe just in Latvia, but I don't think so, that they ask if you write an application, then like how will you interact with the audience? But if the audience is not ready to interact with you, so how can you cannot push them? And then you can write something blah blah, but it actually you never do it. And then also these like interactive installations. At the beginning, we really saw the people are coming as like, can I try? Of course you can try. And, yeah, but you know it's such an expensive technical equipment. Yeah, but like we brought it for you, and then, like we hope that you will not break it. But anyway, like it's kind of cooperation. Like we do things together, and this is still, I think, a bit struggling.
I think that's there is this new aspect for this kind of public events, that the new generation use a social network, and in a social network you are always an active user. So people are they expect to have a sort of interaction. Of course, they don't find it in the usual, typical poetry reading, and that's one of the problem. So I think that is just not a tricky to try to build a bridge with the public. It's really a sort of new mental environment of the new public. This attitude to be active when something is going on. I mean that's how I use. It's like we are connected with the social media every day, and every day we are doing this kind of active attitude. We have this kind of active attitude.
But I think it's. But this is my very personal experience, also doing the poetry festival and also working with the Arbita guys. That I see there. Okay, maybe we can say we spend too much time on social networks, but anyway, like this generation, what you were talking about, this is finally, at least in Latvia, and I know it's also in other Baltic countries, that this is finally the generation who wants to meet the author, who wants to talk with them after the reading, or who wants just to be in touch with other poets, because like when I started doing the poetry festival, it was 2005, and this was, in my opinion, me as a young culture manager, I wanted to do so many things, and then you end up like you can't do really anything, because first of all, the poets, like especially the older generation, they come only to their own readings when they have to read, and they read and then they go. And they don't. I never saw them really in any other reading where the other poets, even if they are friends, they don't come. But and then like you can't really do something together. But like you can't push them to be together. And now really, it was last year when I noticed that these young poets, they are coming to every single reading, and they are coming to the foreign authors reading, which is also something completely new. Because normally it's like we're a small country, no one really understands us anyway, so we don't care.
But would you also say that you reach people by going into the city, what you showed, like some of your projects you went into the city, and the Solar Festival also had some interventions in public space, like the Tempelhoferfeld, and also the Field Festival is right in the city center, you can't miss it. So do you think you have to go out of those traditional rooms and really get out there in order to reach your audience, or is it just one of many other ways of reaching?
I would say that it's one of the ways, because you still, well, I always think that it should be a freedom, like free choice of each person to come to the reading or not, right. Or to. But I think as a tool, this going out somewhere, it's very good, because then you have the attention. Like you can decide to stop and look at it, but you also can just go. But I believe that something like stays in your mind. I hope. I really hope so.
Maybe there are more experiences with. Yeah.
No, just a little remark. I think we mix up two things. I think art. There are some sort of arts that need to go out, like in the 60s, this land art stuff and so on. And that has been a really aesthetical need to go out of the white cube. And it was not primarily the aim to reach more audience. So we have to divide two different questions. The one is, does the art need to go out inherently? And the second one is a promoter thing. How can we reach more audience? Do we need to go outside? But it has to be clear that these are very different questions. And if the art needs to stay in the white cube because of the inherent structure of the artwork and so on, it has to stay here, although maybe more people can see it outside. But I think it's you have to divide those two perspectives on the issue. It happened a lot of times today, I think, that we mix up these questions. The promoter view mixed up with aesthetical questions, and that's it's difficult. And I think everything gets clearer if we divide.
You cannot clear it. It's a personal aspect. It's a personal thing. It's how one sees it. Maybe you see that art should be in the cube. Maybe I see that.
No,
that
hasn't been my point. No. I just want to say there are artworks that need the white cube because the white cube is some sort of where you can concentrate, and there are some sort of poetry that is not possible outside because it would be swept away by all this noise.